Hi guys, Angie Bells, my fairy treasures. Okay, I'm back. All right, so we're just going to finish up our goddess page here, and we're mixing art journaling and junk journaling together. Okay, so these are the tags that are going to go into this pocket, which we'll get to in a second. Let's quickly go to our goddess here and let's outline the goddess with the white. I like to use a white jelly pen, because the white jelly pen has a really thin tip, just like a pen tip, really nice pointed tip. You can do it in whatever you want, but I like to use this white jelly pen. You can use a paint pen, but it's hard to find a paint pen that has like a really nice pointed end like that. I think it looks better than using my paint pen, which is a lot thicker tip. And I don't worry about being too perfect about it. Cool. That just outlines it a little bit. And then right here I'm going to do some of my messy writing. So, and it doesn't matter what you write. Write words that you love, you know. I'll write the word love right now. But I got this from Name. A girl named Name, and her channel link is below. I've said it a lot of times, and she does this messy writing, and I just love it. Okay. Love it. So I went ahead and just did my messy writing right there. And then over here on this side, let's go ahead and make sure you guys are seeing everything. Kind of far away. Bring it a little closer so you can see that messy writing. And then we're going to outline her. And it's been 2 days, so, but I like to wait overnight before I use my white jelly pen on this acrylic paint, because if I do it early, it like always clogs up and ruins my jelly pen. I get this white Jelly Roll pen. I think it's one of the best ones from Hobby Lobby. Right there by the registers, they always have this pen. It's like $5 and you get like 2 of them, so I always use a coupon. It's Jelly Roll. Okay, love how that's looking. Fabulous. Okay, so next thing, we need to attach this this pocket over here. Move this a little bit in the center here so you guys can see. Okay, so this was a piece of I jelly printed this, a piece of cardstock. See, it's just on the back of here, and then I ripped this off so the edge could be just ripped off really nice. And then I edged it up a little bit with my ink pad, so there's no white edges. I just went like this, and just to make sure, with just like a cocoa brown pad. You could use a Tim Holtz Distress ink, whatever. Okay, this is what wait, you know what? Let me put this on here because it keeps bringing my page up. What I like to do is I like to make these things called hinges. I've talked about these before, okay? That's how I attach this flap right here. I took a piece of paper, I took a piece of cardstock that's the same length as this, which is just a piece of paper cut in half, and I put it like this onto this and here. And then that's where the hinge came from, okay? So you can use a hinge to attach a flap, okay? Put double stick tape on both, and now you can, that's the way to attach a flap. Or it's a way to make a gusseted pocket. So, and how you make these is you take, let me show you. You take your scoreboard, and you take a piece of cardstock. Let me get a piece of cardstock really quickly, because I know some people are going to ask me how to do it, and I've shown it a lot of times, but there's always somebody new, of course, watching. So what you do is you take a scoreboard, take your this thing, your bone folder, and at 1 inch, you're just going to score. At 1 inch, at 2 inch, at 3 inch, at 4 inch, 5, 6, 7. And the reason I'm going over this is a really important skill to learn, how to make these hinges. Okay, so I'm going to put my scoreboard back down. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard and a bone folder, I would get one. These are tools. I always say spend your money on tools. You will use them forever. I bought that scoreboard once. I think I bought a Martha Stewart one. They're probably like $20, $25. Use a coupon. Okay, or pay attention because Tuesday morning a lot of times has them there. Okay, so what you want to do, hopefully you guys saw everything because I am kind of close up, is you want to cut these out. I'm not going to cut them all out. Cut it out like that so that you still have this right here, the score in the middle, and you go like that. And that's what creates your hinge. Okay? All right, so it's really easy to create hinges. So I think I have a little bit of one here that I need to finish up. So I'm going to measure this real quick to put my hinge on. And when you put a hinge on, you make a gusseted pocket so that you can shove more stuff in your, you can shove more junk in your pockets because they're gusseted. And if you're still confused, like, what is she talking about? You're going to see. Okay, so I'm cutting all my hinges here to size. All right. This is kind of cool because I'm showing you stuff that's art journaling and I'm showing you stuff that's junk journaling. So it's really cool. It's taking your art journal and your junk journal and mixing it up, and I love it. And I love it because I love junk journaling too. And I haven't junk journaled for so long because I've been art journaling. And I was watching, I should stop this video. You know what? I can figure out it right now.
I chose to buy.
Okay. Just a second. Let me see how I'm going to figure out her name. Oh, okay. There's a lady that I follow, and I'm going to look up her name here in just a second. Because she does that. She art journals and she junk journals. I don't even know if she knows she's junk journaling. Because she doesn't, well, she calls it her junkadori. So I guess she does know she's junk journaling. But she's also art journaling. So it's really cool. And I have her link below. But the last few videos, I've talked about her and I just can't remember her darn name. Every time I come on my video, I can't remember her damn name. Don't ask me what I feel like her last name is Gardner. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out right now. Okay, come on. Just a second. Oh, you know what she's under? Okay. She's under, I have her under Mixed Media Ideas. Let's see, hopefully it's right here. No, Mixed Media Ideas. Just a second, guys. Sorry, I'm just looking this up really quick. Huh. I do not know what my problem is, why I'm not finding her. That's weird. Anyway, her link is below. There's two links below. There's name below. Her name is Neem or Name. And then the other lady I'm talking about. So, all right. So I took my double stick tape, put that on the bottom. I'm going to put this on the side with double stick tape. Okay. Okay, I think I figured it out. Robin, her name is Robin is it Robin McCall? Well, her first name is Robin, and I have her link below. So, you can go check out her channel. She does a thing called the Junkadori. And, yep, it's Robin McClendon. Do not tell me why I've not been able to think of her name. That is just ridiculous. Robin McClendon. A lot of you guys said you guys knew who she was, that you think she was awesome, and she is awesome. So she does this thing called the Junkadori, where she's art journaling and junk journaling. Just a second. All right. That was my husband. Hopefully he didn't need me. Probably just trying to tell me he's on his way home. Okay. All right, so see, this is what we have so far. I'm glad I looked her name up though, because I've been talking about her and telling you to look at the very bottom and not calling her by her name. Sorry about that, Robin, if you ever happen to watch my channel. She's probably going, "It's me! It's me!" You dummy. Okay. All right, so, you know, I need to put some more tape right here. You guys, they say that they got the double stick tape like this at Dollar Tree. If you have the, it's a new section. Like if you have a Dollar Tree that's really, really big, like one of their big Dollar Trees, I only know of one, and it's not near my house, so I haven't gone to it yet. But they have a thing called Crafter's Corner, and it's like really a big, huge craft area with like really cool craft stuff. And they have this double stick tape. And this lady named Dollar Tree Trisha, she used it and she said it's awesome. She said it holds good. So I want to go there and pick up like 20 rolls. And the reason I say that, because I don't, you know, it's Dollar Tree. I mean, they're probably going to always carry it, but what if they stop carrying it? And I'm sorry, $1 a roll is insane. I remember when I first started using Score, we used to call it Score tape instead of double stick tape. That was just the name brand. I couldn't find it at the regular craft store, so I went to this one, like a craft store, but it was just owned by this one lady. I spent like $7 on one thing of Score tape, and there was hardly anything on it. Now this was like, mind you, like 7 years ago, when I think this Score tape thing was kind of a new thing. So, and I thought it was a good price because I've been getting mine at Tuesday Morning for $1.99, and I thought that was a good deal, and it works great. So if you are at Tuesday Morning, did I say Tuesday Morning? Tuesday Morning at $1.99. If you're there, pick it up. But if you're at Dollar Tree and you see it, I would pick up a ton. Those are basic stuff, like double-sided tape, especially if it's good. So I'm just using my bone folder and just making sure we get really good adhesion. Okay, look how cool that looks. Look how cool that pocket looks. And now see how much gusset we have in there? It's not just flat against the page. If you were just to tape this down, it would just lay flat, right? Now we have some room to stuff. Okay, so I want to share my tags. I used to be into junk journaling heavily, so I made all this stuff. Okay, I dyed a bunch of this is manila envelope. This is like a manila folder, and I just chopped it up into tags. Oh, I didn't put, real quick, I didn't put any fun fur, or I won't put fun fur on this one. I'll use this stuff, twine. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I like to always have something like fun fur or that sari ribbon or something like hanging off of my thing like that. Let me see what the time situation is. Okay, so I put just some twine off the top of here. This right here is really interesting. All this is, I learned this from this girl named Angela, her same name as me, and she does a lot of junk journaling, and she would do this on all her pages. She would like just do little random bits of stuff and then put it on the edge, and I thought it was cool. This is like a little piece of lace, a little piece of coffee dyed book paper, a little piece of music note paper with another little piece of lace on top of there. And then I took these Tim Holtz, no, these aren't Tim Holtz, I forgot the name of these. They're like Tim Holtz, but they're not Tim Holtz. But he has stuff like this. Little pins, like little safety pins. You can also do your own safety pins, something like this. Just take regular little safety pins and use the Tim Holtz inkers and distress your own, which is really cool. I've done that. Then these, I got these little clips right here. They're really cool. And I clipped that on there. And this is a stamp I have. So that's one of the tags. Alcohol inks. You can take little safety pins, soak them in like a rusty looking Tim Holtz alcohol inks in just like a little container. Throw a bunch of the little pins, of the safety pins, in like a little bowl. Then take like a rusty color and a brown color and just throw it all over those little safety pins, and then throw a little alcohol ink on it, and then just keep them in that little bowl, and they'll come out all rusty and just look awesome. And you can do the same thing. Okay, I did the same thing here. This is a tag that I made, stamped with, says Paris, which I love that. And then I took a piece of lace, book page, a little piece of corrugated cardboard, and music notes. And I hot glue it all together, and then I just put my little pins on there. Isn't that cool? And I love these. These are these little clips. See? They're 7 Gypsies. This is 7 Gypsies, and so is that. But they look very Tim Holtz. And then this is 7 Gypsies also. I did the same thing with the layering, with the lace and the book pages, and more lace and more lace. And then this right here is a little hanger. Again, 7 Gypsies, and another one of those little clips. 7 Gypsy. I picked all that kind of stuff up when Hobby Lobby was clearancing all their stuff for like $1 a piece. And so I'm going to put that in the pocket. And look how much stuff I'm able to get into the pocket, because I gusseted it. And then this is something my husband, he always gives these to me when he gets like certain clothes from Nike. These cool old-fashioned tags come. Aren't they cool? So I just collect them. And again, I layered this is all fabric. This is some muslin that I dyed with avocado dyeing a long time ago. A piece of lace, another little piece of lace, a little rosette, another one of those little pins, another one of those little clips. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. And you guys, I'm just going to show you guys saw everything, because I don't know if I was in frame. Aren't these cool? And you can just make your own tags out of a manila folder, and just cut up a bunch of tags. And then I think I coffee dyed all these. Yeah, I coffee dyed all the tags. That's why they look all brown. I love just spending like a couple of hours, and I get a big cake, like a whole big cake tray, and cookie tray, not cake tray. I get a big cookie sheet, and I lay a bunch of paper on there, and then I take my coffee, and I just pour coffee all over everything, and then just get everything all coffeed up. And then I take it, if there's any excess, I kind of pour out the rest of the coffee. Then I put it in the oven for like about 5 to 10 minutes on like 200, and it just bakes up the paper beautifully. Don't do it too long, you'll cook your paper too much. But I love doing it. And there we go. Now, the only last thing I could do, let me just look at my time situation. I'll just do it a little bit. I'm not going to fully do the whole thing because it takes too much. But of course, Stabilo. Stabilo, or use a watercolor brush, whichever. You know, we'll just do it in the center here because that's the easiest. And then I would just Stabilo around the edges, just to give that nice finished look. Okay, and then I'll do it to the bottom. Oh, it needs it at the bottom. I had a lot of white down here. And so then you just go through and you just stabilo everything. And I would say you can use a watercolor pencil to do this shading, to give yourself a little black like frame or shadowing around everything, which I just think it really adds a lot of finishing touch. You can use, this is a stabilo. You can use, this is a watercolor pencil. You can use a black watercolor pencil, or you can use, this is also another black watercolor pencil. You can use water-soluble crayons, which is the black one. And there's another water-soluble crayon, and it's Jane Davenport's. Or another thing you can use is you can use a black oil pastel. So you may only have that. So I always like to show lots of different ways to do things. There's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? Also a charcoal pencil. This is a charcoal pencil right here. And this is what I started with at first. I saw a girl always doing this shading, this black shading with this charcoal pencil, and she swore by this. So anyway, and I keep all those in this little box along with my eraser, all the little stuff I use all the time. So anyway, Dollar Tree, love it. Oh, one other thing, you guys, one more thing, and then we're done. Let me see what time it is. Okay, the last thing is, I forgot. I created this. I used a little, this is just a little binder clip, but it's a real small one. It came with a bunch of them, and it came with a little small one, which I wanted this little small one so I could attach these. Doesn't that look cool? And these are a bunch of tags I made. Coffee dyed. I made a bunch of the tags, got them all cut out of the manila folder, and then just stamped on it. And they're all coffee dyed. These are, I love stamps. I have a big collection of stamps. I'm sure we all do. And make them my own little thing, and then have all that together. And we're going to put that in here. Who would think that you could put this much stuff in the pockets? But look it, that's what a gusseted tag does, or a gusseted tag, a gusseted pocket does. You can get all of that. Look how yummy that looks in there. Doesn't that look awesome, you guys? Love it. So I hope you guys are inspired. I hope you guys love this. And let's just go over one other thing really quickly. This, all of this is going into my traveler's notebook, which was just a piece of leather. So I made my own traveler's notebook. Below this video, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos down, I show you how to make your own traveler's notebook. And I love it because I keep a little feather for my decor. This is just a piece of suede lace that I keep it tied up with, so it looks very aged. And I like it because I made one of those kind that goes like this and like that, because I had enough of the leather. But I show you how to make these traveler's notebooks also out of placemats from Dollar Tree. So just look, probably about 5 or 6 videos down, you'll see how to make it out of placemat. So this is just an insert, right? Let me take this off of here. This is just an insert like this. This goes, so this is the flap. This goes like this. This goes like that. And then this is another page that I did, and I have tags for that, but the tags are over at on the other side. Is this the way this goes? I'm trying to see. I want to put this back in my thing. I'm not so sure. Oh no, it goes like this. Okay, so this page I need to do. So it opens up like this. I'll show you guys really quick. I think I have enough time. What time is it? Yeah, I have enough time. I have 5 minutes. I'll show you the tags that go in that. Isn't that pretty? This one I didn't do. This one I did myself. I didn't do this one with you guys. I did this on my own. But I love it. I love it so vintagey. So this is, I get these for free at one of the hotels here in Las Vegas. I want to go see this show called Bass, but look how cool that is. Cool that is. This is an advertisement. And I'm like, that's a cool tag for my junk journal. So I picked that up right away. This pocket is gusseted, but it still didn't turn out. Did I gusset this pocket? Just a second, because it is awfully stiff. I don't know if I gusseted this pocket or not. I have a feeling I didn't, and I do not know why. Is this going to fit in here? That's not fitting in there. All right, let's not try to fit that in there if it's not going to want to fit in. Let's put this in. Look at that tag. Isn't that pretty? I made this whole tag out of a book page, sewed the book, like 5 or 6 pages all together, sewed up the book pages, and then added on layers of lace, burlap, the picture, some torn up lace at the bottom, and made a tag. Yeah, I must not have, I made that one. I must not have put the gusset in this pocket, and I do not know why. Love that. And then this, we'll just put that, okay, it fits in there. It just doesn't fit all the way in, so we'll have it hanging out. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. So we have that for my first page, and I really need to do this page. And then this, that opens up. And that's what that looks like. And then let's find the center of this, kind of. And let's put this in my book. So then we just go like this and like that. And I can tie my leather on there, and then I can put my feather back in. Okay, guys? So I hope I inspired you guys to create yourself, if you don't already have one, create yourself a traveler's notebook and do some art journaling / junk journaling. And you don't have to do it in a traveler's notebook. You could do it in an altered book. You could do it in, you can do that in a art journal. You can do it in anything. But the big thing about this is junk journaling and art journaling and mixing it together. And I think that's really some true mixed media right there. Mixing all of it together. Put that right there so you guys can see. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll talk to you guys next video.